guys, my name is Chantal and welcome back to my channel. You can't see it, but I have like two big piles of books here. I think there are like 18 books that I bought while I was in London. And I thought it would be like a quick video to go over all of these books because I think this will be the last haul I will post in a while, because obviously I really need to go on a book buying ban at least for like a month or two to try to get through some of my physical TBR, because now I added 18 books to it. But I have my Celsius, I have my new books, so let's just go through this. So BookTok influenced me to buy this book. I saw it at the works and it's the Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Laurie Gilmore. I honestly have no clue what this book is about, but I've heard so many people talking about it and it just looks like the perfect autumn book. And I haven't even read the back of this yet. I saw it was only £2.50. I picked it up, put it in my... Let's read the back together, okay? I'm sorry if you already know what this book is about. I have no clue. When Jeannie's aunt gives her the beloved Pumpkin Spice Cafe in the small town of Dream Harbor, Jeannie jumps at the chance for a fresh start away from her very dull desk job. Logan is a local farmer who avoids Dream Harbor gossip at all costs. But Jeannie's arrival disrupts Logan's routine, and he wants nothing to do with the irritatingly upbeat new girl, except that he finds himself inexplicably drawn to her. Will Jeannie's happy-go-lucky attitude win over the grumpy but gorgeous Logan, or has the city girl found the one person in town who won't fall for her charm or her pumpkin spice lattes? Okay, so it's Grumpy Sunshine. You know what? That's right up my alley. I think this will just be a fun quick read. I don't know. And even if I don't like it, at least the cover looks good. Like these gold leaves. Stunning. It's so good. I love it. I love it already. And when I bought this book, like the person at the cash register, like the cashier was like, "Oh my god, I love this book." But when I saw that the second one, I was like, "Damn it!" So yeah, but I'm very excited. I'm being very excited to read it. So I don't see you for some weird reason. Thank you. I bought some Christmassy books. I don't know why they were selling them. I was like, I might as well buy them. I don't know if I will read them on Christmas, or if I will even read them this Christmas, if I will read them on Christmas at all. But yeah. But they're not really the cutest, like cute little romancy books. Okay, so I'm too scared to remove the sticker because we can see the sticker has been on here for ages. So I'm too scared to remove it right now. It's The Nightmare Before Christmas by Alex Pine. It says 12 hours, 4 captives, 1 chance to save them all. It's like a Christmas crime. This Christmas, the hunters become the hunted. When 4 trail hunters go missing in the fields of Cumbria on Christmas Eve, the race is on to find them before nightfall, when the temperature plummets. After hours of searching, the first body is found, not frozen in the snow, but brutally merged and bearing a warning. The real hunt has begun. As a snowstorm descends, 3 lives hang in the balance. But can the killer be caught before the trail goes cold? This sounds so creepy. Like, the idea of being lost in the woods is already creepy to me. And there's loads of woods in Sweden. Not that I ever really go in them, not that often at least. And not at night, and not to get lost. But it still scares me. So this is creepy. I'm excited though. I'm excited, but yeah. The next one I bought at Forest, and I've been looking at this book for a while, but I never really picked it up, is The Whistling by Rebecca Nedley. It's a horror book. Look at that cover. And then look at the back. It's gorgeous, right? If you can hear it, it's already too late. When Elspeth? It's like Elizabeth, but with a P. Elspeth? Can you guys see that? Elspeth. Okay. Arising on a remote Scottish island to become nanny to a young child, she hopes to bond with her, until she learns that the girl has not spoken for months. And Mary's silence is not the only mystery. Hypnotic lullabies drift down empty corridors, strange stalls appear in abandoned rooms, and as the night rolls in, darker questions arise. What happened to Mary's late twin William? Why did their previous nanny disappear so suddenly? And is the whistling Elspeth here at night just a storm outside? Or is it something else out there? Like, it sounds so creepy. And you can't really see it, but these letters are like in grey, so like, can you hear that? Perfect. It's so pretty. I'm excited. I love a good horror book. Whenever I'm in a bookstore, I always go straight to like the horror section because it's usually never that big, and I'm just always excited when I find something that really captures my attention. Because usually I have to order my horror books online because there are never that many in store, which sucks. Okay, up next we have Mr. Fixer-Upper by Lucy Score, and I have never read a Lucy Score book. So when I saw this at the works, I was like, you know what? I will just pick it up finally. Like, I've never read a Lucy Score book. I know like her Things You Never Get Overstairs is really popular, but I've never read it either. This will be my first Lucy Score book, and I hope it's a good one to start with because I have genuinely no clue. It's a battle on set between sexy home renovation reality star Gangan and his no-nonsense producer Paige. Paige is zero time for temperamental talent, especially one who acts like being in front of the camera is his worst nightmare. Mrs. Saxon Tool Belt is on a mission to get a rise out of her, but Paige is a master at looking down her temper. She can't be caught sleeping with the star of the show, but she also can't resist those big, rough hands. Those dimples, that tube. I'm too gay for this. Ugh. Oh, well, it sounds funny, I guess. I don't think I will be attracted to, what did you call him? Mr. Saxon Tool Belt? I don't think so, but you know what? It sounds fun. Why not? I will read it. Up next, we have another book that BookTok influenced me to buy, and it's My Roommate is a Vampire by Jenna Levine, and it just looks so cute. Like, honestly, it's like a vampire romance, I think. For most of these books, I haven't even read it back yet, especially when I saw them on BookTok, because then I was just like, whatever, as I heard people talk about them, I will just buy them, because it's so much cheaper here, so if I don't like it, then push come to shove, I will just give them to someone else, like I will just resell them, like on Vinted or something. Casey Greenberg needs a new place to live and fast. When she finds an affordable apartment in a beautiful neighborhood, she knows there must be a catch. Of course, a new roommate, Frederick J. Fitzwilliam, what a name, Jesus, is far from normal. He sleeps all day, is out at night on business, and talks like he walked out of a Regency romance novel. He also leaves Casey heart-melting notes around the apartment, always asks about her day, and doesn't look half-fed shirtless on the rare occasions they are both home and awake. There's no denying there's a spark between them, but there's also a secret. With true love at stake, will Frederick come clean? If that's Frederick, I don't understand how you fall in love with that. But you know what? I don't judge. I just literally judge. But next, we have Go Seek by Michelle Tihan. Look at this cover. I also don't know if I pronounced it correctly. But this cover caught my attention immediately. It was like in the 3 for £6 section, so obviously I would just buy it. It's like £2 for one book, honestly. It was just a game until you looked away. You looked away for just a minute. Your daughter is gone and only you can find her, because you know exactly who took her, and then making her pay for your past. To save one child, you must leave the other. You must return to your old life and become the woman you left behind years ago. This just sounds so creepy. Like, honestly, in fact, like, if your kid is missing, that must be like the worst nightmare for a parent, honestly. Now we have another book. Okay, I also don't know what this one is about, other than it's like cowboy romance. And the only cowboy romance I ever read was Flawless by Elsie Silver, and I DNF'd it. Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. It was a milk, I swear to God. But this book is Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. And I love the cover of this. It's so cute. And especially the back as well. I love it when it's like a cute back, and like the spine is cute. Everything about this is just pretty and cute. For the first time in her life, Clementine from The Walking Dead. Clementine Emmy Ryder has no idea what she is doing. She accomplished everything on her to-do list. She left her small hometown of Meadows Lark, Wyoming, went to college and made a career for herself by doing her favorite thing, riding horses. But often accident makes it impossible for her to get back into the saddle. She has no choice but to return to her hometown she always wanted to escape. Luke Brooks is Meadowlaw's most notorious bad boy, bar ogre and bachelor. He is also the unofficial 5th member of the Ryder family. Against his better judgment, he wants to do a whole lot more than just look at her. This is like a brother best friend romance, I guess, with like cowboy stuff. I don't know. It sounds fun. It sounds fine. I'm curious to read it because people have been raving about this book for ages and I never wanted to pick it up. But then I saw it and I was like, you know what? It was only £3. Let me just buy it. That was my motto. Well, I was buying books in London, to be honest. If it's cheap, I will just buy it. Up next, we have another trailer that I just found that caught my eye, and it was in the 3 for £6 section. It's The Vicious Circle by Catherine St. John. Look at that cover. It looks so interesting, in my opinion. A culty like thriller. It really sounds so creepy. Like, honestly, it's like, you know, like it's like about this like perfect neighborhood and this perfect town, but things are like very culty. But yeah, this really caught my eye. Honestly, like cult things freak me the fuck out. So obviously I had to read this. If you know one thing about me, you know that I love Frida McFadden's books. Like, I've read almost all of them. I mean, I read The Housemaid series. The rest I listened to as an audiobook. Here we have The Boyfriend, and I had to go to 3 works to find this, and then I finally had like 2 copies left, so obviously I had to pick it up. Like, Frida McFadden, like, she can't do a lot wrong in my mind. Like, I love her thrillers. They're so easy, they're so fun, they're so twisty. She is looking for the perfect man. He is looking for the perfect victim. Sydney Shaw, like every single woman in New York, has terrible luck with dating. She's seen it all: men who lie in the dating profile, men who stick with the dating bill, and worst of all, men who can't shut up about their mothers. But finally, she hits the jackpot. Her new boyfriend is actually perfect. Sydney is swept off her feet. Then the brutal murder of a young woman, the latest thing in a string of deaths across the coast, confounds police. That is creepy. Also, it takes place in New York, which is like my favorite place ever. I've had my eye on this book for a while because I loved Ace of Spades, Sleeping Girls Lie by Farida. I don't want to butcher her last name. I'm so sorry. Honestly, Ace of Spades, like, I love that book so much. So when I saw this at the works, I obviously had to pick it up. Like, honestly, and this cover is just fucking stunning. And, like, I've heard so many good things about this book, and I know she won't disappoint. Sadeh Hussein is the new girl at the prestigious Alfred Nobel Academy. She has no idea what to expect of a mysterious new boarding school. But she certainly didn't imagine her roommate Elizabeth to go missing on her first night, or for people to think that Sade had something to do with it. Suddenly everyone is talking about Sade, including the Unholy Trinity, the 3 most popular girls at school. And then a student just found dead. It is clear there is more to Alfred Nobel Academy and its students than Sade could have ever imagined. But secrets lurk around every corner. Secrets that rival even her own. This one is rather thick, to be honest. How many pages is that? Oh, it has more than 500 pages. No wonder it's a thick beast. Look at that. I'm so excited to read this. Like, honestly, Ace of Spades didn't disappoint me, and I don't think this one will either. I love it. I'm already in love with it. Up next, we have another Christmas book, and this one is very thin. Like, can you see that? I think this is less than 100 pages, so that's perfect for me because I'm reading behind on my reading goal. And it's The Christmas Guest by Peter Swanson. Look at that cover. This also has, like, December 1989, Ashley Smith, a bright-eyed American studying in London, has unexpectedly been invited by a classmate, Emma Chapman, to spend Christmas at Starwood Hall, a family seemingly idyllic Cotswold Manor house. But is there something strange about the old house, both stately and run-down? What could the true motives of the mysterious Chapman be? And what horrors may lie beyond the pages of Ashley's diary? I'm so excited. I feel like it's so much harder to write like a good short book. So I'm very curious to see what this will be about. This book I also saw on BookTok, and it's Suddenly a Murder. And this cover, just honestly, I had to buy it for this cover alone. Like, this is gorgeous. I'm so excited to read it. I've heard so many good things about this book. Everyone has a secret, everyone has a motive, only one brought a knife to the party. Like, honestly. In the back as well, you can see, like, there's another one of these photos. It's so pretty. I'm so excited to read it. I've heard very good things about this, and I love a good, like, YA trailer, so I felt like this was right up my alley. I don't even want to show you this book because it's already damaged. The sticker was on it, but you know what? It was only £2, okay? It will be worth it. Let's just cover that. Just look how ugly. It's The Midnight Man by Carolyn Mitchell. Look at that cover. It's so creepy. If you open your door to the Midnight Man, hide with a candle wherever you can. Try not to scream as he draws near, because one of you won't be leaving here. On Halloween night in Slayton, 5 girls go to Blackhall Manor to play the midnight game. They write their name on a piece of paper and prick the fingers to soak it in blood. At exactly midnight, they knock on the door 22 times. They have invited the midnight game in. It was supposed to be a game, but only 4 girls came home. Like, honestly, that's fucking creepy, right? Like, what the hell? I love like creepypasta, so this sounded like right up my alley, honestly. I love a good horror creepypasta book. And this sounds like a thriller, so I'm very excited to read it. And next we have The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ellie Carter. And look, I only pretty much bought this for the cover. Look at that. You can't tell me that isn't the most stunning thing you've ever seen. It's so cute. I love it. I like the faces, like honestly. The bird is shut, the phones are down, and the most famous mystery writer in the world disappears from a locked room 3 days before Christmas. Like honestly, that alone is like a crime thriller Christmassy book. And as someone who doesn't like Christmas, I don't like reading like traditional Christmas books. So this is like perfect for me because it's like a mix. Like I still get like the Christmassy vibe, but not like the depressive vibe that comes with it for me. Here we have a book that's like by one of my favorite authors, mixed with the author Farida, who wrote like Ace of Spades and this book, and it's For AIDS and a Funeral. And honestly, like this cover, when I saw the two people who had written this book, I immediately had to pick it up. I didn't even look at the back. I just grabbed it, ran to the cash register and paid for it. I think this was gonna be like so fun and so informative and so like, I don't know. This is gonna be a cute fun read, but also like have like an important message. I feel like, and I love that in books, and I love reading about different cultures and like religions, and it's like a good way to like immerse yourself more in like other people's life in like a more realistic way. I don't know, I just caught it my eye. This book just caught my eye and I wanted to read it immediately. I have 4 books left, by the way. Honestly, this takes so long. Up next we have Down to the Woods by MJ Arledge, and this was like £3 in the works. And like I said, I feel it's so creepy when people get lost in the woods, and I still read it all the time. So obviously I had to pick this one up as well. If you go down to the woods today, you better not go alone. Like honestly, just that message alone is fucking horrifying in my mind. Like, what do you mean don't go alone? Am I gonna get murdered? Are you gonna get murdered? Is someone gonna get murdered when I go down to the woods? Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, no one to hear your scream. I'm so excited to read this book. Like, the cover isn't that cute, but the whole thing, like the creepy lost in the woods, murder people thing. People murdering people in the woods, being lost in the woods. Horrifying. I need to read it. Okay, this caught my eye because of the cover and the name, and it's Death and Croissants by Ian Moore. Like, look at that cover. It just sounds like a fun, like, cozy mystery. I don't know. It was also one in the £3 books for £6 deal, so it's so like, so cute. The disappearance of a guest is one thing, but you don't mess with a fellow's hands. Richard is a middle-aged Englishman who runs a B&B in the Valais in the Loire Valley. Nothing ever happens to Richard, and that's the way he likes it. One day, however, one of his older guests disappears, the only trace a bloody handprint on the wallpaper. Another guest, the enigmatic Valerie, pursues the reluctant Richard, joining in investigating the disappearance. Then things become real serious, and someone murders Abe Gardner, one of his beloved hens. Like, honestly, like the fact that he only cares that someone murdered one of his fucking chickens is hilarious to me. I just saw this cover and it caught my eye. It's Haunt Your Heart Out by Amber Roberts. Look at that cover. It's so spooky and Halloweeny. Just 2 strangers, one spooky town, while they catch ghosts or feelings. Sounds so fun. Lex is one rule for dating. No tourist or anyone bound to leave her behind in a sleepy Vermont hometown. Until one snowy morning when she hitches a ride with a handsome stranger. James is a documentary filmmaker looking into town's haunted landmarks. Viral ghost stories from Lex's anonymous logs. When he shows up at a quiet bookshop, Lex works in psychiatrist tampering with his research. After all, James stays only temporary and her career dreams comes first. But as they spend more time together, Lex realizes she is falling for James. Whereas his mission isn't frivolous as it seems, and the tricks may cost him much more than a spooky documentary. It's so fun. Like, I love like Halloween, and this is like a Halloween romance, and I'm very excited. And then last but not least, I've had my eye on this book forever, and I never bought it. And it's just You're Not Supposed to Die Tonight by Kellen Byron. And if you know me, I love mystery young adult books, like creepy mystery young adult books. It's like, if I could only read that and not get bored, I would. But even I have my limits. At Camp Mirror Lake, terror is the name of the game, but can you survive the night? I think this might be my next read, to be honest. I'm so excited to read. I need to pick a new book to read, and this is like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Those are all the books I bought while I was in London. Like, look, can you see that? They're just all there. So yeah, that was a lot to get to. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope let me know if you've read any of these books down below and what your thoughts were on them, okay? Because I'm very curious, because most of these books I haven't seen anywhere yet. And I'm curious to see if there are people who read them or who want to read them as well. So thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.